What's your name again?
Vicky.
Vicky, I'm Ben. Nice to meet you. How's it going? Do you know cards, Vicky?
I do know cards.
Good. I have a very special card over here. It's a blank card. It's blank on both sides. You can check it out. It's different than all the others. Check it out. The camera can see. It's blank on both sides.
Yeah, blank card.
And I want you to put it in your hand and close. And do you know, could you name one card for me? Think of one of the cards.
Okay. Okay. Can I say?
Yeah, you can say.
Okay. One. With heart, red heart.
Ace of Hearts?
Yeah.
Ace of Hearts?
Yeah.
Look, open your hand. I want you to say one card out loud.
King of Spades.
King of Spades. Open your hand.
Nice.
Okay, cards. You know cards?
Yes.
Good. I have one special card, which is blank. Check it out. Nothing special, but just a blank card. Now, could you give me your hand like this? Yeah, and your hand on top of hers? Yeah. Perfect. Like just like this? Yeah, perfect. And we're gonna use this blank card. It's blank on both sides. I'm gonna put it in your hand, close on it. And could you name a card, whatever card you think about?
Say it out loud.
Yeah.
Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts. Open your hand.
Stop with tutorials.
Stop with tutorials. Stop with tutorials. Stop, just stop. Stop making tutorials. Stop consuming tutorials. Just stop. If you click the title and you're still watching, then this is for you. Please, stop with the tutorials. This is gonna be a small rant of mine, and it's not gonna be edited, it's not gonna be B-rolls and background music. It's gonna be me talking to you here in Central Park, New York. It's just a lovely spot, I mean, come on. I did not write a script for this video because I'm just gonna talk freely. It's probably not gonna be even well edited. I'm just gonna probably cut a few stuff and color grade. This is just gonna be purely me talking about the problem with tutorials. Tutorials are bad. They're bad for a few reasons. Not all of them are bad, but like 90% are bad. And I'll tell you why. There's two kinds of people involved in tutorials. The ones consuming it and the ones making it. The kind that consumes the tutorials, you have to stop. You have to stop. This will not make you a better magician. This will not make you any better performer. It will not make you any better actor. It will take your tricks down. You shouldn't know any more tricks than you do today. If you already know 10, 15 good tricks, that's it. It's enough. You don't need more. That is enough. It's more than enough. Okay? And if you keep on learning new ideas, new tricks, new techniques, it's not bad to learn new stuff. First of all, know who to learn from. Okay? Open a book. Read some Divernon. Read some Hofzinser. Read some Fitzky. Like, these guys fucking invented this scene. Don't go to these channels. Now, I probably already know what you're thinking. You're either thinking, oh, what's the problem? I want to learn new tricks. I want to be a better magician. It's not making you a better magician. It's not, okay? And second of all, you must be thinking like, oh, it's not my fault. They send the tutorials, so I watch them. No, it is your fault. Because when I talk to magicians, they say, well, that's the content my people want. That's what my audience asks me, to make more tutorials. Well, guess what? It is your fault. It is. Because when you ask for tutorials, you're making these creators, these really, really intelligent, creative, genius magicians to go down, instead of talking about their new ideas, instead of talking about their new tricks, instead of talking about techniques, interesting stuff they had, no, they have to come up with tutorials to teach you. And if you're one of them, if you are making tutorials to get views, then stop. Stop it. You're holding the art of magic back. Stop it. We're creating a generation that knows a lot of tricks not very well. Listen, take the tricks you know, make them perfect. Don't learn any more. You know enough. And then the situation is that teachers, small or big, from the tiny channels that teach magic to lecturers in international conventions of magic, they teach their tricks Why? I don't want to learn their tricks. I want to learn about their character. I want to learn about their scripting. I want to learn about their subtleties. I don't want to know what kind of tricks they do. I mean, unfortunately, the magic niche today is very small, so it kind of forces us to be both the actors, the directors, the screenplayers, the scripters, everything. But before anything else, you're the actors. Before you're anything else, you're presenting something. Actors should be actors. They shouldn't be directing, they shouldn't be scripting, they should do what they're good at. If you're a multi-talent and you're both creating magic and performing magic, there you go, amazing. I'm not telling you shouldn't. I'm just saying, focus on what's important. Don't try and have everything at once. You're only gonna get worse. It creates this vicious cycle that beginners think they have to learn more and more tricks, and then content creators are forced to make more and more tutorials. And then if a beginner magician would go online and see, instead of hundreds or actually hundreds of thousands tutorials, he would see hundreds of thousands of video essays or hundreds of thousands of theories about magic, psychology of magic, philosophy of magic. Let the beginners have the right start. Don't let them fall into that sea of card magic. Not that card magic is bad, it's okay, but we're creating a misconception. We're misleading beginners. If you are a beginner, I'm not saying that learning off videos is bad. Me, myself, I started with Oz Perlman, Born to Perform by Penguin Magic. But see, this is a comprehensive film, DVD, that teaches you the basics, teaches you everything you need to know. And I'm not saying that others are not doing it well. I'm just saying that there is too much. And the worst, and mark my words, this is the worst thing, is to bite off more than you can chew. Because in our day of age, we're like, information is everywhere and super accessible, and so is magic. You can learn most of the tricks. Like 80%, 70% of the tricks you can see, you could find online if you search deep enough. And that's bad. And it's not bad because the knowledge should be secretive. It's just bad because the progress, the order of progressing should be slow. It should be natural. You shouldn't be able to jump. After you learn how to do, I don't know, a key card trick or a double lift trick, you shouldn't learn how to do memorized deck tricks. That's mixing up the orders. If I'm a new runner, then I won't start off by a marathon. Find the right pace for you. Someone started cutting the grass here, so I'll have to move to a different spot. I wanna make an analogy. Magic is like trees, okay? So like the technique of the magic trick is about this much, like 15%. And then you have the presentation, which is about this much, maybe like this much, which is like 35%. And then you have psychology. Psychology is about this much, including the roots, which is the main thing. Because what you are is assumption breakers. What you are, you're messing with their minds. Rather, if you're doing a simple one coin routine or a card trick or whatever, you are messing with minds, okay? The majority of your trick, of your piece of magic, of your act, however you want to call it, the majority is psychology, and you can't find it in tutorials. So as always, thanks for watching. Sorry if I was a bit too aggressive. Oh, this is way too bright. If you have a magician friend, please share it with them, talk about it, and please stop with the tutorials. And as always, see you next time. Oh, and subscribe.